I don't know a lot. I worked there a couple of years ago doing a David Edgar play, testing the Echo on tour. I had a great week. It was a short week in Scotland, started on the Wednesday, ended on the Saturday. I had a blast. They were very welcoming compared to some other theatres. We had a sort of group welcoming session and I had a ball here. Well, just as opposed to the other one, I guess more sort of new writing, more exciting, more cutting-edge work, and you know, rather than trotting out the old staples. So, most of my work's been new writing. So, yeah, it's a privilege to be playing it again. The challenge to create something for the first time, really, make it your own, and working with a writer and director, and I don't know, there's something great about making an original piece of work, 'cause, you know, nothing's set in stone, there's no set way of doing it, you make new decisions that are being made for the first time, and I think that's quite a unique experience. I guess that's true, yeah. I mean, you know, he writes, in this case, the 32-page play, and he's imagined it, all of those lines over those 32 pages in a certain way, and then we come in and either murder it or make it sing, you know? You make discoveries on each line each time you do it, really. I mean, obviously you make initial choices. As an actor, you have to make initial choices, otherwise you're screwed. And you either murder it or you fly, as I say. And some of them you fall flat on your arse, and others you really make work. And it's just an elimination process. You're bound to you're not going to make 100% of the correct choices. If you do, you're just lucky. You're not a genius. So accept and build, the actor's maxim. You know, the choices you make, I guess, especially when you have such a short time looking at a piece, is just maybe you make blanket decisions about a character and you find nuance within a day. And, you know, if this guy is a bit of a shit, as my character is, who's not that keen on his wife, and is he there just to butter up the boss and can't wait to get out of there and make some money, he's very interested in money, start to find that actually he can be a nice bloke at the end. I've initially found that switch to him being concerned for Ursula at the end a bit difficult. I couldn't read it. It's like too big a switch, but that's because I'd committed too far down a road that was taking me away from that. In actual fact, you know, he's got a heart like anybody else. I don't know, I'm a pie and chips kind of guy, you know, I'm pretty basic, so it's just about relationships, isn't it? And they're all a bit screwed up, and this is no exception. You know, every relationship in the world, be you blissfully happy, you'll always have a bit of a bummer of a time, and that's true of this. So I guess it was just about relationships for me, and their fucked up nature. Excuse my French. No real adjustment, just try and play the truth of it, make sure it's loud enough.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
All right, cracking.